Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about Pluto, one of the most fascinating and debated objects in our solar system today. Once considered our ninth planet, Pluto has an interesting story and sparked controversy among many scientists. In this presentation, I'll be going over the physical characteristics, the New Horizons mission in 2015, some mythology and pop culture, and the moons of Pluto. I'll start out with the physical characteristics. As you can see here, Pluto is much smaller than any of the 8 planets. It is even much smaller than Earth's moon. I'm sorry. Its surface is made up of frozen nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide ice, giving a bright and reflective appearance. Pluto has an extremely thin atmosphere and expands when it's closer to the sun because the ice melts. Its most famous feature is the Sputnika Planeta. It's a heart-shaped glacier that was captured by NASA's New Horizons mission. It's right here. It's kind of like a heart-shaped. But anyways, we'll move on. The next one we're going to be talking about is the moons of Pluto. Down here, Pluto has 5 moons named Charon, Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra. Charon, the largest moon, is so massive that it has its own gravity, and it orbits Pluto and Charon together in a binary system, so they both rotate around one axis. The smaller moons Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra have chaotic orbits due to gravitational influence from Pluto and Charon. Moving on to mythology and pop culture. Pluto is named after the Roman god of the underworld, fitting its cold, dark, and distant nature. Interestingly, the name was suggested by an 11-year-old British girl, Vanessa Burley, who was fascinated by mythology. Pluto has also made its mark in the pop culture section of Disney culture. A beloved Disney cartoon named Pluto was also named shortly after the planet's discovery. In 2006, the reclassification sparked even more debates online, and social media campaigns where memes were created about the planet Pluto's planetary status. I even added on here 5/7 billion years from now, when the sun turns into a red giant star and swallows Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth, Pluto will be like, who's not a planet now? Get it? I'm sorry, it wasn't that funny, but anyways, moving on. Now I'll be talking about the New Horizons mission down here. This is the real New Horizons probe that was sent in 2015 that took pictures including this picture that was actually taken by the New Horizons. In 2015, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft flew past Pluto, giving us our first close-up images of Pluto, of this distant world. Before this mission, Pluto was just a blurry dot that we knew that was there in telescopes, but we didn't really know what it truly looked like. The New Horizons revealed mountains of ice, glaciers of nitrogen, and even ice volcanoes, or possibly ice volcanoes. The spacecraft also captured Pluto's heart-shaped region, which became a symbol of how much people love this little place right here. So it's just hard again. Anyways, now moving on to our last section, the timeline of Pluto. You can't really see it all that well, but first we'll start out here in 1930 when it was first discovered by Clyde Thomas at the Lau Observatory. For over 75 years, it was considered the 9th planet of our solar system. However, in our next section right here, 2006, it was reclassified by the IAUD, or the International Astronomical Union, which redefined it what it means to be a planet. Basically, they said that it was that its orbit interfered with other orbits. So it didn't have its own orbit. It basically passed through the belt of asteroids, and it also interfered. It just didn't have its own orbit, so they decided to declassified it as a dwarf planet. And here in 2015 was our next most important timeline, where they sent the New Horizons mission in 2015, where we finally knew what was there, and we understood it more. And so thank you for sitting here and watching this. That's all. Thank you.